Scott, CEO and founder of Tristan Scott Real Estate, broker of record. I'm looking to hire agents. If you're looking for a career, send me a message. If you're looking to sell your house for top dollar, send me a message. If you're looking to buy an investment property, send me a message. If you're looking to buy a home, send me a message.
Okay, Tristan, so I'm wondering, where's the company at right now?
Oh, we're days away from launching. So we're 8 days away now. We're days away, less than 20 here. Tristan Scott Real Estate coming to disrupt the market, take over the market, change the game when it comes to real estate, making it easier for people to buy and sell, helping people to find places not just to live, but places they love. Helping homeowners sell their home for maximum dollar in the shortest amount of time with the least hassle. That's what we're about. Most important thing to me, most important thing to us, most important thing for this company is to be renowned for our customer service. Always we go above and beyond for our clients, for our customers, and the people we do business with. That's our stamp of, our trademark. It's customer service, being there for the customer, going above and beyond, and just doing the best that we can.
So Tristan, the last video you mentioned that the company was coming soon. Now, that got me thinking, you're gonna need a team. You're gonna need agents.
Yep.
What qualities and what traits do those agents need to have for your company?
Wow, that's a powerful question. I think you touched on something important before I get down into the qualities. You mentioned that a team. And as a former professional athlete, I never played an individual sport. I always played team sports, and soccer was the one that I most fell in love with. And what I learned in soccer is that team is just an acronym for together, everyone achieves more. There's only so much you can do by yourself, but when you got a strong team behind you, with you, riding with you, all going towards that same goal, that's when you really become unstoppable. That's when no one can really stop you in regards to achieving what you set out to do. So team is together, everyone achieves more. Now, when I'm looking for teammates, people that I'm looking to work with, looking to achieve with, looking to do business with, looking to coach, help, mentor, the kind of people I'm looking for, most important, is people that are ambitious, people that have a strong work ethic, and people that are coachable. If you got all three of those things, you got all three ingredients needed to be successful as a real estate agent. So hit me up. I'm developing my team, new agents, experienced agents. Come holler at me.
Hey Tristan, what type of real estate do you sell?
Oh man, Tristan Scott Real Estate sells any kind of real estate. Whether you're looking to buy a home, a condo, a townhouse, a detached, a back split, a split level, a multi-unit, duplex, triplex, quadplex, mansion, shack, raw land, agricultural land, a whole farm, a hobby farm. Doesn't matter what kind of real estate you're looking to buy or sell. Office building, medical building, school building, skyscraper, high rise, low rise, mid-level, urban, country, Victorian, colonial, free car garage, no car garage, doesn't matter, holla at me.
What part are you most excited about finally owning your own brokerage?
I think the thing that I'm most excited about with this new brokerage is the opportunity to help other people create wealth in real estate. Whether that's people that are working with the company or people that the company is serving, that's our goal. We want to help people create wealth through real estate. We want to make sure that you're investing in places that are going to appreciate in value. And we want to make sure that when you're selling your home, you get maximum dollar through our targeted marketing strategy. And when you're buying a home, we want to make sure that you're investing in something that's, going to maintain and grow in value over time, so that when it comes time to sell, you're going to get a really great high return on your investment.
What's the best part of being a real estate agent and now broker?
Wow. I think being a real estate agent is something that is very serious. Because think about it, for most of the people that I help, most of the people that I serve, most of the people that I work for, this is going to be the largest purchase that they will ever make in their life. This is a lot of times the largest asset that people have in their whole net worth. And it's the fact that people, you know, trust you to get them the highest value when they're selling their home, and trust you to get them a great discount when you're buying a home. You know, it's like not something that I take lightly. And the satisfaction that comes when, you know, you serve someone and they're elated with your service and they can't wait to tell other people about how great of an agent you were and how much you helped them and how beautiful the house is, how happy they are, like that means the world to me. So I think getting referrals and hearing the impact that you've made on people's lives in terms of helping them purchase the biggest asset they'll ever make, and, you know, like I said, not just finding a place for people to live, but finding a place that they love. Like, I love that. So seeing the smiles on my client's face at the end of the day, like that's probably the most satisfying part of real estate.
What is your goal as a broker? What do you want to achieve before you retire?
Wow, it's a profound question. What do I want to achieve before I retire as a real estate broker? I think if I can help create 100 millionaires through real estate, then I have mastered this profession and I'm ready to move on to my next endeavor. And I think once I achieve that goal, then I think I'd be ready to step into a new role. But yo, it's not just about the money, you know, because more important than the money is the knowledge. So it's like, if I can give people the information to help them create wealth, like not just have a high income, like, yeah, that's one thing, but to create wealth, you know, to own assets, to own income producing, appreciating assets. Like, if I can teach that to people and, you know, also show people a way that they can have a successful career in sales, you know, because not everybody can go to school and become a doctor or a lawyer. Like, some people are just better with communicating or selling or hustling or working. Like, so everyone got to find their own. Yeah, so like creating 100 millionaires is cool, but more importantly, if I can give them the information in regards to buying income producing assets and, you know, holding these over time and passing these things down to the next generation and creating that generational wealth, and yeah, that's bigger than creating 100 millionaires, but they kind of go hand in hand still, you know what I'm saying?
And Tristan, what motivated you to start real estate?
Wow. Well, I've always kind of worked in sales, you know, like from a young age. Well, my first job was delivering newspapers, you know, like my first paying job outside of like shoveling snow, but not even before I shoveled snow. Yeah, newspapers was my first job. But sales, I guess, was my first career as an adult. And I've sold so many things, you know, from insurance to gym memberships to personal training to soccer training, soccer team registrations, and I don't know, I'm kind of distracted, to be honest, because even though I was thinking of your question, we're driving in this neighborhood that I've never been before, and I'm seeing some really incredible mansions, especially in the last street that we're on. But then you come onto this street here and you see that a lot of older homes, right, just opposed with massive mansions. So when I see a vacant lot, for example, or a huge lot like this one on my left, for example, I'm seeing opportunity, because I'm thinking, man, you can buy that lot right there and build 3 of those or 2 of those mega mansions and multiply your investment. So as you were asking me my question, I was just looking and seeing opportunity, and in my head I was doing math. So that's why I kind of got distracted. I couldn't fully answer the question properly, but I just see opportunity in real estate. And it's crazy because being in real estate, it's like you're being in in the business of everything. What do I mean by the business of everything? Well, the car you're driving on, the road you're driving on, that's real estate. The house you live in, that's real estate. The place you got educated at, that's real estate. The place you go to earn money, that's real estate. The place you go when you're hurt, when you're sick, that's real estate. The place you go when you need a new glasses, that's real estate. The place you go when you need something to eat, that's real estate. So real estate is all around you. Everything you see, the forest, that's real estate, right? And God ain't making no more land. So what's the question again?
What motivated you to start real estate?
Yeah, just cut it, bro.
So Tristan, you were a professional athlete at one point.
Yep, in my younger days.
And then you decided to become a real estate broker. So has the fact that you were a professional athlete helped you in your journey to getting here?
100%. 100%. I think everything that you go through in life helps build character. So any accomplishment, any achievement, any award, any feat that you accomplish, or like anything that you kind of do prepares you for real estate in a sense. So for example, if you were a lawyer and then you come into real estate, wow, so when it comes to now negotiating contracts, you're gonna be the best agent out there, right? When it comes to a researcher or a scientist now coming into real estate, they're gonna be the best at finding properties for their client, because they're not just gonna be looking on the MLS, they're gonna be looking off market, they're gonna be reaching out to their contacts, they're gonna be doing deep dive research to make sure they find you the best property the same way that I do. So as an athlete, like being able to push through pain, being able to outwork your competition, being able to go above and beyond day in, day out, to be able to have the discipline to do things when you don't feel like, to be able to work together as a team, the ability to lead your team to victory, the ability to lead your clients to that victory. It's the same thing as being a captain or being a coach. It's like, it's all intertwined. And even as a coach, right, it's like things like that, getting an organization, getting people onto the same page, putting the right people in the right position is similar to being a CEO. And that's kind of what I mean, in the sense that everything is everything. You can draw from experiences and apply it to your particular field and master your craft. I saw something the other day where Kobe was talking about, he was looking at actors and how actors were able to change their whole persona and really embody a different person, a different character. And he used that to become the Black Mamba, this character he created to become an assassin on the basketball court. So like I'm saying, you can draw greatness from any field and apply it to greatness in whatever it is that you choose to do.
Hey Tristan, is there any quotes or any words that you live by?
Hard work and dedication. Simple. That's one of the most important things. Like how you talk to yourself, that will dictate your performance, because it all starts in the mind. All starts in the mind. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you think, it's all a result of what you're telling yourself, your self-talk. So your self-talk will dictate your performance. So you can will yourself into a peak state by imagining something that gets you excited, right? So it's like people don't use these things. It's like we become so dependent on technology these days that we don't even remember or know how to use our own brains. Our brain's more powerful than any kind of computer we can manufacture, but people don't take the time to get to understand the mind, to tap into the greatness that lies within us, and I just believe that there's no limit to what you can do. There's no limit to what you can achieve. There's no limit to how far you can go. And times when I'm not feeling motivated, times when I'm feeling uninspired, times when I don't feel like it, yeah, there's times when those times, overcome my discipline. But there has to also be those times where you have to recognize, I'm being soft. Let me get up and make sure that I do go for this run like I planned. let me go downstairs and put on my sneakers and put on my jacket and run around the block one time. I know I don't feel like it, but this is a promise I made to myself. Let me hold myself accountable. So there's times where you do have to coach yourself, where you do have to talk to yourself, you do have to motivate yourself. And you know, thankfully I'm surrounded by people that support me and can also push me and motivate me to keep pushing to newer and newer heights.
Hey, Tristan, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Cut. Notorious B.I.G. aka Biggie Smalls, aka Christopher Wallace, aka Frank White, aka Big Papa. So the song's called 10 Crack Commandments, and in this song he talks about like 10 man, I missed my turn. That's okay. He talks about 10 rules that those are in the business of eliciting pharmaceuticals should heed to if they want to be successful. Now obviously those who solicit pharmaceuticals, especially those that are illegal substances, right? It's criminal behavior. But what people maybe sometimes fail to recognize is a lot of times those are the most incredible business people, because they're able to create an enterprise from scratch that oftentimes grosses millions of dollars, while having the additional challenge of evading not only the law but other criminals as well. So just with those added layers of complexity, like it's a really, you know, those people don't get enough business or accolades for their business acumen. But besides all of that, back to the song, Biggie Smalls says, rule number 2, never let them know your next move. Don't you know bad boys move in silence with violence? Take it from your highness. So he's like, you know, he's saying pretty much don't always broadcast your next move. There's power in sometimes moving on the low.
Where do you see Tristan Scott Real Estate in 10 years?
I see us on the Toronto Stock Exchange. I see us as one of the most powerful real estate companies in the whole world, renowned for going above and beyond for all of our clients and all of the people that work with us. I see the company as being one of the biggest companies in real estate in the whole country, in the whole world. I see us changing the game. I see us using disruptive technology. I see blockchain coming to be a part of real estate. I'm trying to get ahead of the curve. I see us as one of the biggest real estate technology companies that ever existed. I see us as innovating the whole employee structure in the sense of giving the people that, you know, really stick with us and people that are top producers equity in the company, so that they're, you know, getting ownership, because ownership is essential, and that's something we want to promote. Not, you know, I told you already, we're looking to help people create generational wealth. We're looking to help people, you know, get these assets, income producing assets, especially build up their investment real estate portfolios. We're looking to help them make smart investments. We're looking to help them buy in areas that are going to appreciate and go up in value over time. We're looking to sell their home for maximum dollar, get them the most amount of money that we can. And with all of that in mind, like, Tristan Scott Real Estate is going to change the whole game. We changing the game. We're coming out of nowhere and we're just taking huge market share. It starts in this next year. First, we're taking over Milton. After we take over Milton, we're spreading. We're taking over the GTA. Third year, we're taking over all of Toronto, east to west, all the way from Pickering, all the way west to all the way to Niagara Falls, all the way to Ottawa. Because why? Technology. That's why. We're a cloud-based brokerage. We have no geographical restraints. We're going to take over the whole province 5 years from now, 10 years from now, the whole nation, and that's when we're on the Toronto Stock Exchange. So holla at us, get involved early. We're giving equity to top producers, hard workers, people that are killing it, people that are ambitious, people that see the vision, that know that it's possible to come from nowhere and really, really disrupt the whole industry. Blockchain is going to change everything, and we're going to be early movers on that part. But on another note, we working. Yo, we just drove past the cemetery, man. RIP to those that couldn't be here today. But as I drove by that, I just got reminded, shoot, time is ticking. You ain't got as much time as you think you got. That book you want to publish that today. That album you want to release, publish that today. That article you want to post that today. That video you want to make, record that today. You ain't got as much time as you think you got. That song you want to write that today. Record that today, publish that today. Time here is limited, so make the most of it, man. Tomorrow's not promised. Don't put off for tomorrow what can get done today. That company you want to start it today. Don't just let it be an idea in your brain or an idea in your notebook. Bring it to life. Execute. Try to build something that can last longer than your lifetime.
So you just talked about building something that can last longer than your lifetime. What do you want your legacy to be? How do you want to be remembered?
I want my kids to say their dad was the greatest. Family is everything. And as an entrepreneur, a lot of times you think your business is your baby. But never forget, family always comes first. So before the success, before the business, before the real estate, before any of that, I'm thinking about my kids.
So how do you want to end this interview? Is there anything else you want to say?
I just want people to know that they can do it. You don't have to follow the rules that society try to program you with. You can make your own rules. You can make your own things. You can dream an idea and make it happen. You can write down a goal and make it happen. You can envision a vision and make it happen. Or if you don't want to, just go through life, do what they tell you, keep your head down, keep your mouth closed, fit in. But for those of you who know what I'm talking about, the dreamers, the movers and shakers, the out-the-box thinkers, the big thinkers, I just want y'all to know y'all can do it. It takes hard work and dedication. But with those two ingredients, you're gonna reach your destination. Persistence is key though, you never give up. Even when you encounter temporary failures, temporary setbacks, temporary defeats, know that these opportunities, these situations are giving you the lessons that you're gonna need to get to your ultimate goal. So don't get discouraged when it doesn't happen right away. It's gonna take time. Probably maybe even more time than you anticipate. But hold fast to your dream and just work day by day, making it become reality. My OG told me, if you get up and go to work every day and work for someone else for 8 hours, building up their company, you should have no problem investing at least half of that time every day into making your dreams become reality. So for those of you right now who are stuck in the rat race, or maybe working a job you don't like, or doing a career that's not fulfilling for you, start your side hustle on the side. In those 4 hours my OG was telling us we got. And eventually that work you put in that 4 hours, you'll start making more income from that than you are from the 8 hours, and just keep it pushing and progressing from there. But holla at me. I'm always looking for people to work with, whether on an investment perspective, on a home buying perspective, home selling perspective, or on a career perspective. We're gonna be doing big things, great things. Tristan Scott Real Estate, taking over the game one day at a time. If you believe in the vision, if you know that dreams are possible, if you're willing to work hard, if you're coachable, hit me up, holla at me, call me, text me, DM me, email me, holla at me, holla at anyone that works with the company. Get in touch, don't delay, let's go. forget making history.